Trying to make sure everything's all good in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? Why is it not loading up? There we go. Now we getting updated. What's going on with y'all, man? We got a game tomorrow. Giants got a game tomorrow night. It's gonna be a tough one. See what we got in the stream. I'm gonna post it up real quick. Wait for a couple of y'all to join in. Don't run. If you're in the live stream, man, say what's up. Say what's good. Hope you guys had a good day today. Hope you guys had a great week. Giants W always makes the week better, but I wish we just didn't have a quick turnaround. Such a quick turnaround, man. If you're in the chat, say what's up. I'm just going to share it real quick. How's everybody's day going? What's going on? The Giants got a game tomorrow against the 49ers. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be tough. The Giants we're down 20 points to the Cardinals. It could get crazy if it comes down to it against the 49ers. If you're in the chat, say what's good. If you're in the chat, say what's up. I'm just posting it on the socials real quick. What's going on? What's good? So, the Giants had me all over the place on Sunday, man. If you didn't watch my video, I talked about how I was feeling on Sunday after we were getting 20 balled by the woeful Cardinals. And I expected us to be like up big on this team. Like, I really didn't expect it to be that close of a game. And shoot, being down 20-0 was close enough. Was literally just close enough. Stripe says, what's good, bro? What's going on? How's your day going, man? How we doing? We got a game tomorrow, man. It's weird. Thursday night, straight off rip. We got so many primetime games, and it started off probably in the worst way. But listen, coming back 20-0, coming back down by 21 points. This team got some fight, so you can't rule them out when it comes to anybody. I know how we look, but you cannot rule this team out when it comes to anybody, man. I was on my lunch break, right? I took my lunch break right when the game started, so I'm hype. I'm ready to watch my team play. And I literally go back in for my lunch break super upset, man. I was literally just like, why? Like, why am I a fan of this team? Because I've seen this so many times, and you know, there was a couple of years where we were super excited for what this team could possibly be, and they wet the bed. And I really thought that that's what this team was going to be, and who knows, the season can still happen. But all I know is being down 20-0 at halftime, I was like, man, this team is putting me through it, bro. I'm like, how am I supposed to go live? How am I supposed to go talk about the Giants after that, man? It was tough. Bro. Omega said, what's up, Juke? What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for tapping in. How's y'all day, man? Once again, though, 20-0, I was heated. I was pretty upset. And to be fair, I honestly didn't see us coming back. I didn't see it. I didn't really see us coming back because we showed no life up until that point. And I actually tweeted something, or I posted it on YouTube, right? I posted it in the community tab. A couple people saw it. They ended up replying to it. Bro, I literally said, we look like the worst team in football. And I'm going to pull it up for y'all real quick if you didn't see it. So you got to make sure you tap in and stay connected with the community tabs, because I be active on there, man. I be active. And I put something up when we were down 14-0. Right here. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one right here. Giants are down 14-0 in the second quarter. I'm officially worried that we might be the worst team in the NFL. Not even joking. That was an honest opinion, y'all. Because the way we looked up until that point, we looked like the worst team in the league. Because we're losing to the worst roster in the league. It was bad. And appreciate y'all for commenting, man. People said this aged poorly. Thank you. Like, thank the Lord that happened because, shoot, that could have been ugly. That could have been ugly. Stripe says, yeah, we got to look good in these primetime games moving forward for sure. I want to look good in all these games, but especially the primetime when everyone's watching. KT and his feelings about the boost and the fans. What does he expect? We were all sold a bill of goods that were better. I'm 100%. What KT said, what Kayvon Thibodeau said, if you guys didn't see that, man, Kayvon Thibodeau did go out and he said pretty much that it doesn't matter about what the fans are saying. It doesn't matter about all those outside opinions. The only thing that matters is ultimately what's in the locker room. Us. He said that's the only thing that matters. And I'm just like, listen, these fans are the same fans that you want to root for you on a third down. You want them to get loud when you guys are on defense. You want them to cheer you on when you do something good. So just because your performance hasn't met what we expected of you, and clearly they're going to give it to you. New York is a tough place to play in. And I think he knew that going into this year, especially based off of what happened last year. New York's a tough place to play in. Now, taking a shot at the fans is definitely not how you want to go about it. And I'm not saying he took a direct shot. It wasn't a huge shot, but come on, man. Like, you gotta understand your level of play hasn't been there in these first two games. So our reactions, listen, you're the number 5 overall pick. We want big production out of you. We want to see you get a tackle. His box score from this past game was a bunch of donuts. Zeros everywhere. So how can you really get at fans for booing him? Fans that are talking about him. He hasn't showed up. Can't get mad at that. So, once again, man, I felt like our defense let us down a lot. I felt like our defense could still give us problems. And it was just hard to imagine we could even stop them. Luckily, in the second half, we did stop them a little bit. We turned it up on defense and offense. You know what they did? They came out and they were guns blazing. And somebody that we have to talk about, and I made a big video on him before the season started. Jalen Hyatt is really here. Like, when I say he's here, he's arrived already. And no, did he have 100 yards? Did he have 8 catches? No, he didn't have those different type of things. But the effect that he had on the team, the type of plays that he made, not only energized us for the whole game, but it felt like he just saved our season. That big play that he was able to get open on and Daniel Jones hit him, that literally probably saved our season. Without that play, our offense was nothing up until that point. Like, literally nothing. We get a little drive going on one drive, and the ball goes through Saquon's hands, gets picked off and taken back. Not for a touchdown, but pretty far. So Jalen Hyatt coming in and making that big play, it really did have a big difference on this team, and you saw it. You saw it. Both catches were electric, man. Jalen Hyatt has been balling. It's crazy. Omega says he took it personal. It's just tough love. He did. He did take it personal. And once again, it's not easy to play in New York. So, people's emotions do get the best out of them. But these fans are emotional too. When you're paying $500 for a ticket, $400 for a ticket, $20 for one hot dog, I'm going to be emotional. I'm going to be emotional, especially when I see that level of play. I'm going to get emotional about it. Valentino was good. He said he'll be a starter by at least week 8. Man, I need him to be a starter now. Not because he's extremely polished as a route runner, not because of he has the best hands in the whole wide receiving core. His speed kills. Not only does it help him, but it helps other people get open. People are gonna have to shade a safety over the top of him, and then you can't shade a safety over Darius Slayton. You can't shade a safety over Darren Waller, which they're gonna bracket Darren Waller as much as they can. You've seen that in this past game, but Jalen Waller, what the heck? That was a combination of Waller and Jalen. Jalen Hyatt is here. That's all I got to say, man. Jalen Hyatt's here, and I expect them to get a lot of snaps when it comes to the 49ers because that's what we have to kill them with, our speed. That defense is if we thought the Cowboys' defense was tough, this is probably going to be just as tough, if not worse. Nick Bosa's about to have a field day, and something that we have to address, man. We did get some injuries that happened from this past week, injuries that happened from the prior week. We're going to be going in without Andrew Thomas, and I didn't expect it. Andrew Thomas, our shutdown left tackle, don't have to worry about the blind side. We sit him down this past week, and I'm over here like, yeah, we definitely sat him down against Arizona so he can be ready for the 49ers. And clearly that hamstring strain must be a lot more serious than they expected. A lot more serious than they were acting as it was. And who knows, the inside is different than how we perceived it. But, he was a game time decision on Sunday. I think we felt like if that was true, he'll definitely come out and perform for this Thursday. And now he's not even playing. So that's tough to think about. That's a tough pill to swallow when you got Nick Bosa on the other side, when you got that whole defensive line is just fierce, man. I'm going to be real. I respect the 49ers. I do. I don't look at them like I look at the Cowboys. I thought there was flaws, or even the Eagles. The 49ers are real. Do I think they have the best quarterback in their division? Do I think they have the best quarterback? Their division's kind of weak. Do I think they have the best quarterback in the league? No. I don't think Brock Purdy. What am I talking about right now? I don't think Brock Purdy is better than Daniel Jones. I don't. But the system that he plays in, the pieces around him, probably the best in the league. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. That's crazy. And then with Kyle Shanahan, the mastermind behind the plays, that's going to be a tough task for our defense, but their defense is also tough too, man. We got 6 people in here, man. Make sure you like up the stream. I got 0 likes right now, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please, it's free. Hit that like button, man. Say what's up in the chat. I want to see y'all say what's up in the chat. Omega said Kafka was killed the playbook in the second half. Dayball, wink, wink. I really think Dayball was calling plays. If you didn't see my last video, man, I said Dayball was definitely calling plays, and you just didn't see him do what he was doing this past Sunday. I think he took it personal because we ain't losing 20-0 to the dang Cardinals. That's what he did, man. We weren't losing 20-0 to the Cardinals by his hands. So he went ahead and grabbed the play sheet, and shoot, do I think he was talking to DJ? Maybe not. But he definitely was talking to Kafka and maybe relaying info to Kafka for Kafka to tell DJ. You never seen him with a play sheet in his hand, man. Up until that point, you didn't see him with a play sheet in his hand. You didn't see it when we were down 40-0 against the Cowboys. It just goes to show, man, how important that Week 2 game was. It was important, man. It was huge. So, hey, we just spiked up to 5 likes, man. Appreciate y'all for liking it up. Say what's up in the chat. I want to acknowledge you. Hope y'all having a good day, a blessed day. Tomorrow, once again, we do take on the 49ers. Without Andrew Thomas, without Saquon Barkley. The Saquon Barkley, that's gonna be tough. And I know what we entertained in the offseason. I know that what we said in the offseason with, maybe without Saquon, you'll see this and the third. I'm not a fool. I knew that Saquon Barkley being on the Giants made this team a lot better. You lose Saquon Barkley on a lot of teams, it makes them a little bit worse. Now, the game planning for tomorrow, we're going to have to see, because we got Matt Breida, we got Gary Brightwell, we got Eric Gray. Are they all Saquon Barkley? No. It's going to be different. It's going to be an adjustment, and without Saquon Barkley heading into tomorrow, the misdirections, the play actions, they're not going to hit the same. They're not. If we think that people are going to bite for Matt Breida more than Saquon Barkley, where Daniel Jones can pull it and go take off, it might not happen. It might not be the same thing, man. It might not be the same thing. Omega saw that as a typo. You're all good, bro. I'm over here typoing up my words. Stripe says, we need to play like we played in the second half the rest of the season. I am right there with y'all, man. The effort that we showed in the second half, we need to show that up the beginning of the game. Because once again, I don't know what they were doing in the first half. It was tough to watch. It was tough to watch, and this offensive line, man, they're going to have Daniel Bellinger blocking every single play. We're going to have to chip every single play. It's not going to be easy. Daniel Jones, what we saw him fighting for his life in Week 1, you might see it again tomorrow, and I hope we don't. And the reason why I say you might see it again, because this is without Andrew Thomas. This is with Josh Azudu at tackle. This is with our backup guard. This is with Evan Neal going one-on-one with Nick Bosa. And listen, I'm not confident. I got to be honest. I got to be a fair fan. I'm not confident with Evan Neal going into this game tomorrow. And there's no way I can be. He's shown nothing up until this point that can show that, hey, man, I definitely trust you. No, it's tough. It's tough to bank on right now. It's really tough. Omega says, fans want consistency. I really want to win/steal this one. The second half of the Cardinal game shows we have the tools to be a good team, but will it show up tomorrow? I agree. That performance that we put up in the second half. I said this in my last video. I wanted to reiterate it. There was a time where the Giants couldn't score 31 points in 3 games. They couldn't score 31 points in 2 games. The Giants scored 31 points in 1 half. Say what you want about whatever team it is. Scoring 31 points in a half is not easy. You have to be perfect every single drive. And guess what? In that second half, they scored a touchdown every single drive besides kicking a field goal on the last one. And if they really wanted to, they could have went down and scored again. But they settled for the field goal, rightfully so. Didn't want to put it in jeopardy's way. And we escaped with the dub. We were down 20-0. We were down by 21 points in the third quarter. Teams, it's tough to come back from that, a 3-touchdown lead, and hoping that you stop the other team. It could be an all-time choke job by the worst team in the league, by the Cardinals, but I'll take it how they come, man. I will take it how they come. Stuff ain't easy right now. For the Giants, stuff is not easy. So I'm just glad we got the W. Stripe says facts, Omega. Anthony says facts. I'm right there with you, man. Valentino, you think we realistically have a chance against San Francisco? Now, we got 10 people in the chat, man. 10 people in the live stream. Make sure you say what's up, say what's good in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like up the stream. Do I think we have a chance against San Francisco? Yes. I think we have a chance against every single team in this league. Biased or not biased, I think we do have a chance. Now, is it going to be more tough than the Cardinals? Definitely. Can we be down 20-0 and come back to the 49ers? No. It's going to have to be a close, tough game. The defense is going to have to make stops. The offense is going to have to do what they can against one of the best defenses in the league. San Francisco has a really good defense and a really good offense, man. They're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the whole NFL. We know what they would have done and what they could have done in the playoffs last year. Brock Purdy didn't get hurt. The Giants can still go out and win this game. If they do what they did in that second half, they can go out and win this game. The offense, Saquon Barkley, without Saquon Barkley, is going to be a hit, but we didn't go back into the game by running the ball. Running the ball didn't bring us back in the game. We were throwing it, and we will have to air it out again. We are going to have to air it out. Saquon is not in the game. Daniel Jones is going to have to scramble and make some plays by himself, and that's what I love to see. The first game and the first half in that game, Daniel Jones didn't look the same. Missing guys. That deep ball to Slayton that he missed. He's an accurate deep ball thrower. Like, people think he's not accurate. He can't throw the ball far. No, we just never threw it deep. He's accurate. And he wasn't doing that in the first half and in that Cowboys game. The Cowboys game, he's running for his life, but he's making weird decisions that, like last year, he didn't make that all year. So I don't know what happened at halftime, but he turned it up. And if he plays that way, if he plays like the way he played in that second half, running around, making plays, evading defenders, evading rushers, we have a good chance. We have a chance because we have a chance against anybody. You can clip it, whatever. The Giants have a chance against anybody. Against anybody, man. But ultimately, man, once again, I do think that it's going to be tough. This defense is not an easy defense to play against. We're going severely undermanned. Bredesen out. Azeez Ojulari out. And I'm going to say it again. I had a video out. I don't know how many of you guys watched it. I said trade Azeez Ojulari. It might be time. Do I think it's going to happen? No. But it might be time. Azeez has been out a lot more than he's played. He's been out a lot more. And what can we trade him for? I don't know. He's worth a lot more than not playing. It's tough. It's tough without him right now. Ben Bredesen's out. Azeez is out. Andrew Thomas is out. Saquon Barkley's out. That's 4 for sure starters that are out. It's just on a short week, man. It's not in our favor, man. It's not. You think we really can have a chance? I read that. Juke, thanks for being a content creator that actually reads our messages. A lot of creators start to grow and ignore us. No shade to them. Hey, man. I'm just like one of you guys. If you guys didn't know, I just hit a year being on YouTube, and I know where I came from, and I know where I still am today. I, once upon a time, was one of you guys in somebody else's chat room trying to get a reply, and, you know, not like I needed the reply to get something from it, but ultimately, I love my team. I love to see other people talk about the team, and I just felt like I got to a point where I'm like, hey, man, let me go out and make content what I want to make and put my opinions out there. And that's why I love giving you guys a space too as well, because I am a person that's going to be replying to you guys. I reply to majority of comments, mostly all of them. If you comment on my videos, you see that I reply. And especially in a space like this where it's live, man, I'm live with y'all. I'm not live by myself. So for sure, I will be reading every single message, man. Continue to say what you got to say. And appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all 100%. They wouldn't shut the run down with Saquon, in my opinion, anyways. That's front seven is crazy. They wouldn't shut the run down with Saquon, in my opinion, anyways. That front seven is crazy. Oh, would have. I'm over here reading it, and you corrected yourself, and I still didn't read it. Yeah, I mean, they probably still would have. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough situation altogether, especially without Saquon Barkley. It's gonna be even worse. I think we could beat them. We've seen craziest bleep happen in the NFL. You want to know what we've seen happen? For us real Giants fans, you want to know who we've seen happen? You want to know how we... Oh my gosh, where's my English going? Giants against the Seahawks 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Friggin' Leonard Williams has a crazy game. We got a backup quarterback in Colt McCoy. We got Wayne Gallman going off. And we stole it from them. I had need those same vibes going into this game. And that's a whole different regime, whole different players. I need that same vibe where people count us out. People don't expect us to win. And shoot, with Colt McCoy, I didn't expect us to win. And we ended up winning. So I need that type of energy, man. Alexa said bad color to wear. Dang. Dissing my shirt. Appreciate the comment, though, Alexa. Wink needs to start blitzing heavy. Wink needs to blitz every single play. He wasn't blitzing enough in Arizona. He was not blitzing enough in Arizona, man. I needed him to make more of a difference. It was nuts. It was nuts. Whole break room joining in. Appreciate y'all, man. How do we donate? Don't worry about donating, man. It is there, but I'm not doing that for that. So appreciate y'all. My boy don't take days off. Nah, we don't take days off around here, man. We don't take days off around here. We try and get somewhere. And plus the Giants have a game tomorrow. So you already know that we turning up for that. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got 11 people in here, man. Make sure you like up the stream. Say what's up in the chat. Say what's up in the chat, man. Say what's up, man. But, yeah, man. It's tough. It's a tough game tomorrow. But once again, I'm excited because every time the Giants play, no matter how I hype it up or no matter how I feel with the Giants being undermanned, with the Giants not having a chance, listen, it's another day to watch football. It's another day for Daniel Jones to go out there and prove the haters wrong. Because guess what? Now people are trying to say, is he top 10? Is he top 10 off of that production? Come on. I've been saying this since last year. I've been saying this all offseason. People have to tighten up, man. Daniel Jones been doing this stuff. He could have done this stuff. But what's your crazy prediction for tomorrow, man? If you had to pick one player to show up tomorrow, who's showing up tomorrow, man? For me, who I think needs to make a difference, Leonard Williams. Where are you? I know Kayvon Thibodeau's already not doing something, but Leonard Williams, where are you? Because right now, man, I don't know where he's at. Dexter Lawrence is taking out double teams. Dexter Lawrence is one of the best D linemen in this league. You're lucky you get to play alongside him because you don't get the hardest designated blocker every single play. I need Leonard Williams to show up and wreak havoc. Do I expect him to have 3 sacks? No. But I need to at least call his name. I need to at least see him make some type of plays. This D-line is supposed to be one of the best D-lines in the league. We're going against one of the best O-lines in the league from the tackle position. Make a difference, man. Make a difference. He said, can you come to register 1? I got an e-cell. Stop it. Crazier-ish, I meant. We all can't talk tonight. Nah, for real. We literally all can't talk tonight. Go get register 1. We got Giants versus 49ers history is 21-21. We have a 50-50 chance to beat them. Yeah, we do. We do. If Eli was coming out, I would have for sure said we're winning. And I'm not saying that because of Daniel Jones, but we know what Eli does in these games. We know what he does. No prediction from me. Last time I did it, we got shut out by the freaking Cowboys. I'm still recovering from that, man. Why did the Giants make a crazy comeback that you haven't seen in NFL history or you haven't seen in franchise history? And I'm still hearing about that Cowboys game. Put it to rest. I'll tell you what, Daniel Jones didn't look like Zach Wilson. I'm not throwing Jets and no Jets. I don't know if we got any Jets fans in the building, man, but Zach Wilson looked terrible. He looked terrible. Sacramento 916 Niner Empire chapter. Best of luck to y'all and the Giants. May it be a good game and all players make it through healthy as they came in. I appreciate the words, man. The kind words. I appreciate that, man. Because we going to need it. The Giants are going to need it. I'm not here talking smack about the 49ers. The 49ers are a really good team. I really wanted them to whoop the Eagles' butt last year. I didn't want the Eagles to even move on to the Super Bowl. Luckily, they lost because I wouldn't be able to hear it. I'm not a guy. Listen, I know that sometimes we root for the NFC East. I'm not rooting for no Eagle in any situation. I don't feel good about people in my division winning Super Bowls. Like, that's fake. But yeah, man. Appreciate the words. Hopefully, everyone does come out healthy the way they went in. And I said what I said on my last video. I'm sorry, y'all, but Christian McCaffrey's my fantasy running back. I need him to go off. I'm sorry. Like, he can. I said in my last video, the score can be 42-40, Giants win, and Christian McCaffrey scores all the touchdowns. That's what I need. He's on my fantasy team. Am I an op for having him on my fantasy team? Y'all let me know. We got 15 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you like up the stream. Say what's up in the chat. I would appreciate that. Say what's up in the chat. Hoping to see some Eric Gray tomorrow. I really want to see Eric Gray, man. I really want to see Eric Gray. Eric Gray, I was excited for the moment we drafted him. I made a video on him possibly being a starting running back for us after Saquon Barkley might have not showed up for the season, because at one point we were talking about that. And here we are without Saquon Barkley. We're going to see what it ends up being. But I really want to see Eric Gray get some touches, man. He looks shifty. And he doesn't have that top line speed that Saquon has, but if he can make a couple people miss and get those yards in, I'll take it. Thanks for being a good sport for sure. Shout out to Sonny on that. We got, if the Giants can execute their game plan, play aggressive defense, and not turn the ball over, we can keep the game close and hang with the 49ers. Even if we lose, this team will be stronger going forward. I agree 100%. If we keep this game close, it instills so much confidence in this team. And once again, coming off the win that we had, we got momentum. We are confident. So we need to carry that same type of energy. And hopefully, if we keep the game close, I think we have a shot against anybody, man. Like I said, we just can't be down 26-0 at half. Or let's not be down 20-0 again, because we're not coming back again on this team. We're not. We can't be down 20-0 again. That's all I can say. Who are you the most confident in? I got to make some prize pick plays. Shout out to you, John. Man, who am I the most confident in? I want to say Darren Waller, right? I want to say Darren Waller is definitely a lock. You've seen the targets that he got last week. By the way, Darren Waller is leading the league for tight ends in receiving yards. Can we talk about that? Darren Waller leading the league in reception yards for tight ends. Like, I feel like he hasn't even had like a great game. I know last week was a good game, a solid game for him. 6 catches for 60-something yards. But I expected him to have a touchdown already, and he hasn't. But Darren Waller leading the league in yards for a tight end, I didn't expect that one. I didn't. Always liked the Giants as a 90s baby, and seeing Eli and Co. beat Tom Brady twice. Man, you got to love that. That's what makes me a fan. That's what made me a fan overall. And I'm going to be real with y'all, man. I'm not that old. I am not that old, so I only saw 2 Super Bowls in my lifespan. If that gives out my age a little bit. I only seen 2 Super Bowls in my lifespan. But Eli Manning is what made me a Giants fan. So definitely thinking about those games against the 49ers. And with that defense, no better football to watch than what those runs were. Just like Goku, the harder it gets for us, the stronger we get, even if we lose. This is the second Dragon Ball reference I've heard from you, man. And who knows, maybe you saying Omega Supreme. Maybe that's a Dragon Ball thing. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Once again, I don't watch anime or I don't watch Dragon Ball, but maybe that's why your name is that, Omega Supreme. Shout out to you, though. Yeah, man. The harder it gets for us, the stronger we get. This game will be telling where we match up. If we can play them good and play them close, I expect us to go out Monday night the following, another primetime game against the Seattle Seahawks, and take care of business. Take care of business. Because I don't think the Seahawks are all that good. The Rams played them pretty close. And I know what the Rams look like. I know they won a couple rings. They won a ring a couple of years ago, but I didn't expect the Rams to be as close with the 49ers as it was. That's a division game. Division games are tough, as we've seen. But I didn't think the Rams were going to play them that close. TJ got 10 less yards, but 2 more touchdowns, just saying. That's because John's a Vikings fan. He said TJ Hawkinson. I'll take it where I can get it, man. Once again, I felt like that first game was a wash for Darren Waller, and he's still up there in yards. So I'll take that where I can. Waller is also balling and playing through the pain. That's being committed to the cause. We've seen guys get hurt and sit it out. And shoot, that might be some people on this team right now. I'm not throwing any shots, but him coming out there and showing that he wants to prove to these fans that he's going to be a difference maker and that he wants to be a great Giant, I appreciate that for him, man. Waller is the difference maker on this team. We didn't have a Waller last year. We didn't have a Jalen Hyatt last year. That's why seeing a little glimpse, and it's a little glimpse even though it's 31 points and a half against the Cardinals, seeing the offense perform the way it did, man, I can only imagine when we truly gel. When we truly gel and get into a rhythm. Because that's what we got into. We got into a rhythm in that game. Been a New York Giants fan since 1985, just to age myself. Hey, man. You've been through it all. The glory days and the dark days. You've been through it all. Shout out to you, man. You've been through it all. I feel like these last couple years been tough. And shoot, we just seen being outscored 60-0, being outscored 20-0 at half, being shut out a game and a half in. These are records that were holding up since like 1949. That's how bad this team was playing. That's why at halftime I was so lost. We got 18 people in the live stream, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like up the stream. Subscribe down below. You know the famous words. Road to 10K is still active, man. Say what's up in the chat, man. I'm reading every single chat. I appreciate y'all for being in here. Appreciate y'all for being in here, man. If there's a place where I think the Giants can win, it's going to be in the intermediate game. That's the only place we're going to win tomorrow. In the intermediate game on offense. We got to take advantage of how aggressive they might be. They don't blitz a whole lot. But in terms of that front four getting there, in terms of, you know, them trying to cover high deep, we're going to have to take advantage of the intermediate game. We have Fred Warner playing linebacker. He's best in the game. One of the best in the game at the linebacker position. It is not going to be easy. But with the speed that we have on this team, you might see some plays pop off. You might see us get a couple 15 yards, 18 yards. Jalen Hyatt is just that guy. And as Zachary says right on time, man, Hyatt is literally a game changer. Can't wait to see his speed against the 49ers D. I don't think anybody in this league can keep up with him. I have to see it first. I don't think anybody in this league can keep up with him. So it doesn't matter what defense we play. You're going to have to put someone over top or he's going to run by you. You're going to have to throw someone over top. And guess what? Somebody else is going to be one-on-one, and we have to win those matchups. The 49ers is still a great defense. We have to win our matchups. That's the only way we're going to make a push. Make a push, man. Miguel, he said, new sub, enjoying the channel. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Road to 10K still active. We're about to hit 2K. My goal for this end of the year was to hit 1,000. And shoot, man, we might hit 2,000, man. I appreciate y'all so much. And I appreciate you for subbing up, man. Glad you joined the live stream. Big task at hand. I have a feeling that Daniel Jones is going to pull Giants to a victory against the 49ers tomorrow. If that happens, man, if that happens, you're going to see me live tomorrow night. That's all I got to say. I do work tomorrow, unfortunately. But if Daniel Jones gets a W, I'm going to be live at midnight. I will be live at midnight. I know half of y'all will be sleeping because you got work the next day or vice versa. I'll be live, turning it up by myself. If Daniel Jones gets a dub against this 49ers team, I'll be live tomorrow night at midnight. You got my word on it for sure. You have my word. We got 20 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like up the stream. Say what's up in the chat. I appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. But Daniel Jones is top 10. He goes out and gets his W. No one can say anything about him not being top 10. He's going in there without Saquon Barkley. Oh, all this Saquon Barkley talk. Saquon Barkley is the reason why Daniel Jones is who he is. He definitely helps. But Daniel Jones showed him that he could turn it up. And he put on the Superman cape and he did his thing. He did his thing. I'm excited for the game tomorrow, man. I am excited for the game tomorrow. Once again, who's your favorite player to watch tomorrow? That's not Daniel Jones. Cause I know we all want to see Daniel Jones play tomorrow. We all want to see it. If last year showed us anything, we won with the backups. We still have crazy weapons: Hyatt, Waller, Bellinger, Campbell, and Hodgins. Only way we win in tomorrow is in the air. 100%. 100%. And our passing game is not one of the best. In the league, it's not one of the best. But got to take advantage of where we can, man. Got to take advantage of where we can. Anthony says facts. Appreciate that. Facts to Omega. I'm hyped for tomorrow, man. I'm hyped for tomorrow. I am hyped for tomorrow. We're not going to do no score predictions, like Omega said. Last time we did score predictions was the Cowboys game, and I mean, we did it for the Cardinals game, but it didn't work out either way. We said we were going to win the Cowboys game. It didn't happen. We said we were going to win for the Cardinals. It was going to be a big difference, a big point differential. That didn't happen. But all I care about is W's, man. All I care about is W's. I want to see, not calling this person out, but last stream, somebody was talking about Justin Herbert, because I made a video on Justin Herbert getting a bag over Daniel Jones. Nobody talks about him getting a bag, but everyone talks about Daniel Jones. Justin Herbert's 0-2. Daniel Jones 1-1. Still early. Still a lot to go. But I said it, man. He doesn't win games. Justin Herbert does not win games. Like, chat, what do y'all think, man? What's your opinion on Justin Herbert? I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Justin Herbert, but Justin Herbert has not shown that he can get it done. He does not win games. Defense or not, there's been times where it's the end of the game, he has the ball, and he can't get it done. Come on. Like, can we be real about it? And this isn't just Daniel Jones against Justin Herbert. I'm not saying that, but oh my gosh. I've been chopping up my words all day so far. Daniel Jones gets paid $40 million a year, the 12th highest paid quarterback in the league, and everyone throws a fit. Justin Herbert is now third after Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. He's third, and he hasn't even won a playoff game. He doesn't win games, man. He does not win games. I have to see it, and I haven't seen it yet. We have a very good coach and a quarterback with a lot of heart. Just saying. Sometimes that's all you need. Let's go, Big Blue Life. Lamar, what's good, man? Appreciate you for tapping in, joining in, man. Appreciate you. Omega says, I still have faith KT will have, I'm assuming, a good game. KT definitely needs to step it up. After those comments he made, you have no choice but to step it up. If it doesn't matter what the outside noise says, all right, prove us wrong. Go ahead and make some plays tomorrow. Go ahead and make some plays. Stripe says Dexter. Yeah, I expect Dexter too. Want more Hyatt from Lamar. We need a lot more Hyatt. We need it. Inject that into my veins. Jalen Hyatt, all those deep balls. Pause. All those deep pass plays. Jalen Hyatt. Yeah, we're going to need that. We're going to need him on the field tomorrow night. We are going to need it. I think if DJ wins this game, he needs to be in a conversation to be an MVP candidate. Shoot. I know no one's giving him a shot. After that first game, they wrote off this whole team. This whole team was written off after that first game, 40-0. Cardinals, you're supposed to beat the Cardinals. If we somehow pull out a win in San Francisco against San Francisco, whole league is put on notice. And it's a tall task. It's not easy. I'm not sitting here penciling in that we're gonna win, but I know that we can. We play the games for a reason. Shoot. We thought the Cardinals were going to be a team that we should walk over, and that didn't happen. I gave up my Giants plates that said Big Blue in the late 90s. Regretted it when I did. That's crazy. That's crazy, Miguel. That's crazy. I could use some of that, man. Who knows? Throwing this out there, man. I might be in the new scenery. This is in my bedroom right now. I might be somewhere else. And I need Giants stuff everywhere. I don't have too much. If y'all see right here, I got like a Giants cup. I got some Funko Pops. Y'all can't see everything that's around me, but I got a lot of Giants stuff around me. But I need some to throw on behind me as well. Justin Herbert is really overrated. He only hyped up because he was good in college. At one point, we wanted him. At one point, he was going to be a Giant. And once he saw he might have been a Giant, he said, nah, F that. I'm going back to school. That's literally what happened. If y'all didn't know that, Justin Herbert saw that he might have been picked by the Giants. He said, nah, I'm going back to school, man. I can't do that. Can't do it, won't do it. Herbert is a good quarterback, but he has not earned that money yet. If Herbert doesn't see a Super Bowl, the Chargers will not see the return on their investment. They paid him for playoff wins. They paid him for playoff wins, not regular season. That's fair. Anthony, that's fair. Once again, I'm not even trying to hate on Justin Herbert, but they move the goalposts for certain quarterbacks. Certain quarterbacks get different treatment. Daniel Jones gets all the slack in the world. Justin Herbert can't win games, and it's early. It's 0-2. He can still flip the season around. All I'm saying is that I haven't seen it. I haven't. Justin Herbert is scared. LOL. He was supposed to be the quarterback for the Giants, but he went back to college like yeah. I just said that, man. You said it before me though. You said it before me. Shout out to you. DJ looks like Clark Kent without his helmet on and turns to Superman when he throws a Giants helmet on. We need him to be Superman tomorrow and leave Clark back home. I definitely can't see Clark tomorrow. I can't. I cannot see Clark Kent tomorrow. I need to see Superman in full effect. I don't know who this person was, but somebody was in the stands with the helmet on. Half of it Giants, half of it Duke. That was tough. That was tough. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. If you didn't see, I'm going to show y'all. I'm super close to the screen. Dang. There was a post I had just seen. Hold on. So I'm going to change this real quick. This right here, that helmet is tough. What y'all think, chat? What do y'all think? That helmet is tough. Half Duke, half Giants. He's represented for 8 overall. And I was wearing my Daniel Jones jersey on Sunday because I knew he was going to have a big game. I knew he had to have a big game, and he did. For everyone that started him in fantasy, shout out to you guys, man. He was a top fantasy quarterback last season, or last game. Where's my words today, y'all? Where's my words? But yeah, that's tough to me. For me, that's tough. What y'all think about the helmet, man? Damn Duke flexing the muscles, man. I haven't been to the gym in a while. I need to tap back in with it. I need to. Gotta look like Saquon, nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah, bro, Hyatt making an impact on the field and on the sideline from what I've seen. There was reports that after that one ball that Daniel Jones missed, he didn't throw it to him deep. They were saying that Jalen Hyatt went up to him and said, throw it. Throw it. I'm open. Throw it. I love the confidence from him, and he didn't waver. He dropped the ball in that first game, and he made a catch, a big catch that brought this team back. So shout out to Jalen Hyatt. That's right about him on the sideline. It's a blessing in disguise that the way we started, but it's not how we start. It's how we finish. Wise words, Lamar. Wise words. It's not how you start the race. It's about how you finish it. Wise words for sure. Miguel, nice helmet. I wish I had that helmet. That helmet's tough. And he was just a guy from Duke, and people just call him a guy from Duke. People just call him a guy from Duke. But listen, Daniel Jones is proving haters wrong. Proving haters wrong. Oh, my gosh. I'm just hyped for tomorrow, man. We got 18 people in the live stream, man. Like the video. Make sure you check out and type up in the chat. Subscribe down below. Road to 10K is active, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. It'll be nice if Hyatt can get his first official touchdown tomorrow with at least 3 more in the same game tomorrow. Would be nuts. It would be nuts. It would be crazy. I need to have a big game tomorrow, though. If we have a chance tomorrow, it's with Jalen Hyatt making plays and being a difference maker, y'all. You're making plays and being a difference maker, man. What we got? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the Giants supposed to lose to the Titans last season? Real talk. The Giants were supposed to lose to the Titans last season. We faced the Titans last season, came back, took care of business. And we just seen Justin Herbert lose to the Titans. Every situation is different. Games are different. But listen, I'm going to say what I have to say. I just haven't seen it yet, man. I haven't seen it yet. Daniel Jones is him. That's what I do know. Daniel Jones is him. Prove him wrong tomorrow, 8. Prove him wrong tomorrow. Appreciate y'all for tapping in once again, man. Can't say it enough. Lamar says helmet lit. Helmet was crazy. I think he was sitting next to license plate guy, I believe. But I saw it on TV. I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is filthy. That thing is tough. That thing is tough. Hyatt had 3 to 4 steps on the Cardinals on the 58-yard catch. Yeah, even DJ kind of underthrew it on that one. Which, shoot, I hope it's not a situation where DJ can never lead Hyatt because how fast he is. But we need to see that. If he kept running his stride, nobody was catching him. But he had to slow down for the ball a little bit. To make the catch. But Hyatt, his speed is real. I don't think anyone can keep up with him until I see it. Gotta see it first, man. Let's go, G-Ben. What's going on, bro? What you said something, then you retracted it. All right, y'all. So I know what it is, right? I know we don't want to play the score prediction game. We know what happened last time. But if you had to say one, what will it be? What will it be? What will it take for the Giants to get the dub tomorrow? John says dropping your score prediction, or that's going to be in the preview video. And I'm going to drop it here. But I want to know what y'all think, man. What's going to be the score prediction for tomorrow night? What's the score prediction? The situations are different. The games are different, but New York Giants hate is the same. It will forever be the same. They continue to hate on us. The New York Giants hate is the same. Jets got praised. Bills get praised. Josh Allen don't even look good. Shoot. Josh Allen don't even look good. Stripe says that first ball had a little more air on it, Hyatt would have scored, but he had to slow down to grab it. Yeah, I agree. Would have been crazy. Him to have that crazy play out of halftime, it would have been like an 80-yard bomb. That would have been nuts. OBJ vibes would have been back in full effect. Do y'all like OBJ? What's your opinion on Hyatt wearing 13? I didn't get to ask you guys that on a live stream. What's your opinion on him wearing 13? Does it give you flashbacks? Do you like it? Do you not? I'm cool with it because I think Hyatt wants to fill those shoes, and it's tough because it's tough to put yourself in that position, but I love that he stepped up to it. Seeing him in 13 just looks right. 17-13 Giants, Lamar says. Shoot, could be. 27-24 Giants. Let's go, G-Men. Yep. I'm going to be real. I think it would have to be a 21-17 type of game. Giants scored 3 touchdowns. Score it in epic fashion on the last drive. That's what it's going to have to take. For us to get it done, that's what it's going to have to take. With that running offense, with Christian McCaffrey, with them running the ball, we're going to have to stop them eventually. Man. DJ may have to overthrow Hyatt. Hyatt has the speed to catch up to it. For sure. Now, can DJ lead it out there that far? I think he can, but he has to. I definitely know it's going to be in the 30s. If it's high scoring, I just feel like we don't. Man, it's tough. If the 49ers get to 30 points, I can't see us winning, y'all. Is that tough for me to say? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Is that bad for me to say? If they hit 30, I don't think we win. That defense is just good, man. That 49ers defense is good. I think it's 24-17 Giants win. Need the Giants dub. 21-17 is my prediction, y'all. 21-17 Giants getting the W. I think it's a gutsy pick to pick 13 days a lot. To pick 13 says a lot. Sorry, y'all. I think it's gutsy to pick 13. Says a lot. It does. But 13's not retired for a reason. It's not. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool if 13 turns into that number that we kind of pass on. I'm not trying to be like the Cowboys, but prime example, 88 for the Cowboys. If that transitions for us, I'm cool with it. That's just me, though. I think that Hyatt wants to put that pressure on himself. Hopefully it works out. Yeah, if you didn't see, OBJ did have a video. Yo, we got 20 people in the live stream, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Say what's up in the chat. OBJ made a video for him. He did say, like, go ahead, make yourself known. You know, they didn't do a video like that for Kadarius Toney. He was a receiver taken in the first round. Jalen Hyatt was taken in the third. They need to rotate Breida, Brightwell, and Gray to confuse the offense tomorrow. Yeah, we might need a three-headed snake tomorrow. We might need him. We might need him. 31-28 Giants by a field goal. It's going to be a close game. 31 points in that defense, man. It's just tough for me to see. It's tough for me to imagine. 30 points in that defense is crazy. If we do, though, I'll be hyped. Lamar, y'all good, bro. Y'all good. The Smitty, he says Niners. 31-13 Niners. I respect it. I respect it. If you're the 49ers, if you're 2-0, you seen what the Cowboys did to us. You seen when we looked against Arizona. Why not? Why would you not think we can score only 13 and y'all can put up 31 on us? Why wouldn't you? Josh Dobbs just put up 28 on us. I don't blame him for that. Got to start this game right. I think getting a touchdown or even a field goal on the first drive helps a lot. Can't start slow against a team like this. Once you start playing from behind, that defense just plays even better. And once again, I'm not a hater, man. I like the Niners. I like the way they're built. Christian McCaffrey's my fantasy running back. But all in all, man, I think the Giants can still get it done. I just think we can. They can be had. They can have an off day. You got to play the games for a reason. Shoot, it might not be their night tomorrow, and it might be ours. 13, my son's football number this season too. Fire number. 13 is just a tough number overall with what OBJ was, with who he is. And 13 is a tough number, so excuse me. For Hyatt, man, I love to see it. Big Tass, he says, keep that same energy and don't run when you lose. Oh, man. I love the trash talk. I love the energy. All I got to say is the Niners are a good team. I think the Giants should be a good team. I think the Giants have a chance to win. For a second, I thought Brock Purdy might not be ready for the season, and he looks fine. And do I think he's the best player, the best quarterback? No. And the Smitty, let me know your thoughts, man. How you feel about Brock Purdy? Is Brock Purdy better than Daniel Jones? Let's be real. I know what everyone says about Daniel Jones, but you as a fan, solely as a fan, the Smitty, is Brock Purdy better than Daniel Jones? You got Christian McCaffrey, you got Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, that offensive line. Is Brock Purdy better than Daniel Jones? I hear Daniel Jones get discredited for having Saquon. So shoot, for Brock Purdy, let me know, Smitty. Everyone has the Giants losing tomorrow, so if we lose, I won't be mad. But if we pull it out, great. We'd be talk of the nation for a few days in a positive way. Yeah. Nobody's going to pick us, and I don't blame them. I don't. I can't hate on them not picking us. I can't get mad. But I can't say that I haven't seen this before. I've seen us not get picked and come out with the W. I'm not stressing it. I'm not stressing it one bit. And I can't look past this upcoming week, right? But having that extra, it's not even extra because this is a short week, but putting us in a position to play against Seattle on a Monday night gives us time to rest up, gives Andrew Thomas time to rest up. I know he's not playing, and that's huge for us, but having that time off is gonna pay dividends, and hopefully we have all our guys for Seattle. Winning this past game was so important against the Cardinals because we couldn't be 0-3 if we lose to the 49ers. We couldn't. Being 0-3, losing in the fashion that we've been losing in, there was no way that I can see us being good this season if we did that. If we lose against the Niners, they're probably the best team in the league. We just need to go back and go ahead and get the W against the Seattle. That's what we need. Big Taz says no. I'm not sure what that was. DJ came from the heavens above to save our Giants. Amen. Lamar, that was a funny man. The Smitty says yes, he is. It ain't about his weapons. Purdy processes faster than other quarterbacks and is always composed. I'm not here to discredit him. As much as I say, I'm not here to discredit him, man. So I respect you for having that opinion behind him. I just think the weapons help a lot. It's hard to discount weapons when it comes to a quarterback because ultimately, man, this is what you want your quarterback to do. If Daniel just had those weapons and he wasn't performing, shoot, I'd be killing him over having those weapons and not being able to do something. So I can respect it. Now, here's my thing. I think if Daniel Jones is in that offense And that's a dream, right? I dream to have an offense like the 49ers. I'm not even fanboying or anything. I dream to have an offense like that because they're extremely balanced, have a good running game, good passing game, and a great defense. So playing with that offense, being able to run the ball the way they do with the defense like that, I wish. I think Daniel Jones would go crazy in that offense with his legs involved as well, because that's one thing we can't argue, man. Vanilla Vic in full fashion, he's tough. He's tough to bring down. He's tough to guard. But I just think, man, that's just my opinion, though. Yeah, Purdy does stay cooler than a cucumber. Yeah, that's funny to say, but yeah. Omega says we are 2.5 games behind the Commanders, Cowboys, and Eagles, so a win would help a ton against an elite team would be even better. Yeah, man. Us being 1-1, every other team being 2-0. Now the Cowboys do have the tiebreaker. They are up 2.5, and nobody else is because we still have to play them. Super important to win games like this outside of the division, because then we have to take care of business inside the division as well. And we can't go down that far, bro. We can't. We literally can't. Literally can't. The future excuse for the Smitty, but the 49ers are tanking anyways. It doesn't count. They're going for it all. The 49ers are going for it all. I will say, it's crazy that they traded all those picks to get Trey Lance and then traded him away for a 4th rounder and ended up having Mr. Irrelevant be their quarterback. It's a crazy story. Like, you just don't write that. You just don't write that. Bro, they got weapons because Birdie gets paid less than $1 million. Yo, ZX, that was a really great point. Not gonna hold you. That was a really great point. That's why when it's up for his contract, and who knows, this guy was a rookie last year. Who knows what the rest of the year, this year, will pan out to be. But that's a fair point. He ain't getting paid nothing. You can pay all those other guys. He ain't getting paid nothing. Now, I don't think that Ayuk has a contract. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he has a contract yet. He's up soon. So they're definitely thinking about that. Christian McCaffrey's getting paid what he's getting paid. Debo's under contract. So when that contract comes up, it's going to get a little fishy for them. But it don't matter when it comes to this season. You got to win this season. The no comment was for the response to the question if Purdy was better than Daniel Jones. Copy. Got you. Yeah, I just don't think so. That's just me. I just don't think so. One thing DJ has that barely any quarterback has is the way DJ lifts the players around him. It almost is Tom Brady-like. What we seen on Sunday, I will say, he turned into Tom Brady, y'all. He turned into Tom Brady. That's what he did. He came in, and I don't know what was said to him, man, but he was on fire. That face that he had, that face that he made after he ran for that touchdown. Let's pull that up real quick. I got it on deck. Let me see. Where's it at? This one right here. So now it's a little posed out, but this right here, this is Daniel Jones on that crackhead energy. And if that strikes to y'all, I'm sorry. But the energy that he showed, this energy, this emotion, we're not used to seeing this out of Daniel Jones. Everybody take a look. This is our quarterback. Fired up. Coming back down. All the adversity. All those people talking bad about him. All those people saying he can't get it done. Daniel Jones is a beast. Daniel Jones is a beast. And I hope he continues to prove his haters wrong. I hope he leads us. And I think he got something in store for us this season, man. He does. He got something in store for us this season. That's just what I think, man. I was just checking the chat, seeing if we got anything rolling. We got 17 people in here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Like up the stream. Say what's up in the chat. Say what's up in the chat. Once again, 21-17 New York Giants. We get it done in San Francisco. If we don't, hey, man, one of the best teams in the league. One of the best teams in the league. But I think we can get it done. Have to play solid. Can't start the way we've been starting. Can't play the way we've been playing. But I think the Giants can get it done, man. I think the Giants can get it done. ZX says the defense needs at least 2 turnovers tomorrow. If we can get 1, I'll be happy. This defense hasn't turned the ball over, hasn't got a turnover all year so far. It's only been 2 games, but dang, man. When you see how many times we've been coughing up the ball these past 2 games, can we get 1? Can we at least get 1? Dang. One thing people don't really talk about is that Mahomes couldn't win with DJ, number 1 receivers last year, Richie James. I saw Richie James drop a punt, and that just brought me back to last season against the Seahawks, man. When he did that in Seattle, dropped the punt, muffed it, and I felt like we could have went down and scored. That was so demoralizing, man. And to see him do the same thing in Kansas City, I hope people are realizing who this guy was playing with last season. Richie James was like one of our best receivers last season. He can't even catch balls from Patrick Mahomes. All this Daniel Jones talk, he can't catch balls from Patrick Mahomes. Dang. Superman. That was Superman right there. That was Superman. I love to see the energy like that. You don't see him with that energy often. You don't. Josh Azudu versus Evan Neal. Oh, my gosh. That could be true. I'm not even saying, oh, my gosh, because that's a terrible take. Nuba the Tuba. Appreciate you for joining in. But, yeah, man, I'm not even saying, oh, my gosh, because that was a terrible take. It's just like, I can't believe it's at that point. Can't believe it. This guy was drafted as a guard, and he actually didn't look that bad, but it was the Cardinals. We'll see what happens. It was the Cardinals. DJ like Jekyll and Hyde, and he's gonna stay super sane tomorrow. I hope DJ goes and shows out, man. I hope he shows out tomorrow. The man cave was good, my guy. Was good. Daniel Jones processes things a lot faster than any other quarterback because he has played with a booty O-line his whole career, so he has to get the ball out quicker. Plus, he's had a different OC every other year. You didn't say every other year, but I threw that in there. Straight facts. Straight facts. Daniel Jones behind those offensive line, he has to process this quickly. Super quickly. Super quickly behind our offensive lines, man. But let's hope they give him some time. If they give him a little bit of time, man, we're going to be good tomorrow. We have a really good shot if we get some time. Nick Bosa and the rest of that defense is going to be ready. But if he gets a little bit of time, man, then we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Still early, but thought Campbell would have been a weapon early on. Feel like when his name has been called so far, him dropping the ball. Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. I expect Campbell to be better than Richie James, but even with it being early on, this offense turned on for a half. We've played 8 quarters of football, and they've shown up for 2 of them. So I definitely don't think we've seen the fullness of this offense. I liked what we saw, and I think that's something that we will show for the rest of the year. But in terms of him, his presence, and what he can do, I think the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. What's your opinion on the Bengals, too? Bengals, first of all, Rich was good, my guy. Rich was good. Bengals 0-2. I'm sorry. I can't even see the right side of the comment for some reason. Bengals 0-2. So, that's the same thing I did. I dropped the Instagram reel and also YouTube short on this. Daniel Jones got shut out his first game. It was rough for him. He got all the criticism in the world. Joe Burrow, his calf is still hurt. He's reiterating from that. It was raining. Give him some leeway. He only threw for 88 yards, but it was a bad situation. What is it now? I know they reported that apparently he hurt his calf again, but I'm just so against blaming it on injuries because why do you have him on the field? Why do you have him on the field? If he's hurting your team for playing injured, then get him off the field. Get him off the field. The Bengals shouldn't be 0-2. They shouldn't have lost 2 of those games. The Steelers, I just saw what the Steelers did to the Browns. So for the Browns to do what they did to the Bengals offense, I'm not having it, man. Not only that, DJ was completing passes 3rd and 13 to Richie James with the game on the line. I wonder if Wink and Kafka in their feelings about not getting head coach positions on the offseason. If they're in their feelings, I need them to dive in and try to get a head coach position. Go show up. Because right now, after those first 2 games, I don't know. I don't know, man. Dom was good. He said people slurp Burrow hard. Joe Shiesty, that whole era. I'll be real. I kind of liked the nickname and all that too. But I'm just saying, like, we don't hold quarterbacks to the same standard. We don't. Starting 0-2 against the teams they played against, I'm pretty sure, regardless of them being injured or not, you're picking the Bengals both games. You were not picking against Burrow. You weren't. You were not. But that's going to wrap it up, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Live stream before the game. Before the game night. I'm sorry. I'm talking about tonight. My words have been bad altogether. But 21-17 New York Giants, man. I think we can get the W. 21-17 New York Giants. I'm going to read this last comment real quick. Hope that CMC meme of Stone Cold Steve Austin in the longest yard doesn't get used tomorrow. Like I said, 42-40. I need the Giants to come out with the W and Christian McCaffrey to score everything because my fantasy league, I need some help. But, yeah, man, that's going to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Join the Juke family. Make sure you comment on my videos, like it up, subscribe down below. It's Ticket is still active, man. Appreciate y'all for jumping on with me. And the Giants win tomorrow. Catch me live tomorrow night. If not, you'll get a video the next day for sure. So, appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow on game day. Let's go. Big Blue. Peace.